What's up, everybody? My name is Tentacole, and welcome back to Splatoon Raiders. Last time, the adventure began. We kinda got stranded in the middle of nowhere, but in the process, we learned that these islands are just chock full of these mysterious crystals called Spirhalite. And somehow, Deep Cut thinks the best way to get rich and remove Splatsville's debt is to take every single piece of treasure from these islands. Surely nothing will go wrong, right? Anyway, I think for this stream, I'm going to focus on using the power tank. That was going to be my second option, but I think I like the speed tank a little more. Also, during this stream, I want to see how quickly I can increase my player level. And I guess we'll start here, wherever this is, and whatever this offers. So let's do it. Don't forget my souvenir! I don't know if this is just a gauntlet of salmonids, or if there's going to be a seasoned one coming after us pretty soon. But still, it'll be nice to scrap a little bit. I do like that detail, though. Whenever you use the Splatchet, the salmonids get knocked back. They don't just stand there as they take damage. But yeah, as you can see, you don't seem to get very much EXP whenever you defeat salmonids. I'm hoping there's an easier way to level up that I just haven't discovered yet. Oh no, oh no, I'm dead. And I didn't even notice that I was strapped for time here. And I've only just now reached the halfway point for the power eggs, so I think we may need to call this a wash for now. At least I stayed alive for the whole thing, but man, that sucked. I still leveled up at least, or rather gained EXP, but yeah, we're not going there anytime soon. And yes, I know I have empty gadgets, but I kinda don't have any other gadgets. I still gotta get out there and collect a bunch of Spiralite shards if I want to use the Splatolites. So I guess we'll just go back here for now. Oh my gosh, how did I not notice this? There are 2 briny scrolls to collect here. One right here, and none in these areas. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Happy landings! I think this is where the bulk of the game is gonna be. Looking for all these collectibles that are otherwise out of sight. And you can get out of here. There's a whole bunch more salmonids over here, and a salty tongue. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I am so happy the bot is indestructible. Now, where could that briny scroll be? Maybe up there where those boxes are? I just went through this area last night, and I completely forgot where everything was. Billions must play Salmon Run. What's up, Morgan? How you doing? I'm not doing any multiplayer stuff today, but I'd be more than down to queue up for some Raiders stuff with you and the rest of the other Discord people. And what's up, Flagman? How you doing? Right now, though, I'm just on the lookout for some briny scrolls, because apparently I missed some. They must be pretty well hidden. You're not going to stay for long, but you're still going to say enjoy the game. Yeah, I've been having a blast so far. Splatoon Raiders has a pretty simple premise, but if you look past that and go under the surface, there's so much other stuff to enjoy. It's great. And there's the briny scroll that I missed. I'm still gonna complete the level, though. I need way more Spirhalite shards in order to get the Splatchet. Or, sorry, the Splatalites. You need to get your internet fixed first, though. I get the feeling. Good luck with that, Morgan. Now then, what's over here? When there's a will, there's a way. And then we just do it again. Bullseye, baby. I don't remember if I said this last night, but it is nice to know that the bot follows you all the time, and you don't have to constantly worry about using the over here mechanic. Oh, I'm aware about the amiibo, Flagman. I only have the new Shiver amiibo. I would have loved it to get the Big Man amiibo yesterday if it was still in stock. I'll probably just shoot for that next month. See if I can get lucky. Oh, speaking of next month, I also want to check out this game called Dench Attack. It released earlier, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. It's essentially a monorail racing game. So, I can confirm at some point in August I will be streaming Dench Attack. I just don't know on what system or exactly when. Oh, cool. So whenever you revisit a dungeon or a map, then you get a bunch of Spirhalite shards as your treasure reward. So that's good to know. This should make our raids much smoother. You just want the gloop suit? Well, Morgan, do I have good news for you? If you have any Splatoon amiibo that isn't from this game, that's how you get the gloop suit. Yes, I am 100% correct on this. I had to double check in my mind. If you have any old Splatoon amiibo, that is what gives you the gloop suit. It's kind of a shame that you have to go back to these older islands to grind, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. How else are you supposed to keep going? Primary slashes are performed vertically. In general, damage is increased compared to that of horizontal slashes. They announced an extra work after Raiders released. Oh, hang on a second. I need to take a picture of this. One of my friends was wondering how you get the classic squiffer in this game. But yeah, they did announce an extra work earlier this morning. It's a repeat of the one that was on Hydro Plant. That was one of my favorites. It's got the dualies, the Brella, the Slosher, and the Splatling. The heavy Splatling, that is. What's this? Oh, sick! I didn't even notice this last night. These platforms are kind of like the binoculars from Super Mario Odyssey. They even offer that similar aerial view. Let's see how these Splatalites work in tandem with this. I think this time I'm gonna try for the double reward. That should be way more useful. Oh, there they all are. It's so weird to have a vertical Splatch It Slash. But if it does deal more damage, who am I to complain, you know? You're gonna go crazy on that extra work event because you weren't good at the game back then. Now you know how to lure on low tide. True. That could be useful. Oh, that's a lot of salivator bags. At least they're both down now, but man, that was scary. Thanks for the assistance, Fry. And her showstopper is ready for when we eventually find the anomalous crystal again. I don't know how many of you know about this, but in Splatoon Raiders, there are red Spirhalite crystals that you can sometimes find, and they affect the Salmonids with random buffs. The only one I found makes them move faster. I'm sure there are more. I just haven't gotten around to finding them. Oh, nice! The Splatch It Slash counts as... what's the word? Counts as a slash that penetrates steelhead armor. There we go. I thought it only worked on scrappers. Hey, we got another squiffer, too! And there's the last briny scroll. Before we take on the anomalous crystal, I do want to go over here so I can get that briny scroll. Gotcha. There's a real treasure hunter in you waiting to get out. Aw, you really think so, Fry? I try. Locked and loaded. Let's get it. Oh, that's cool. The sprinkler salmonids are called spinooks. That's a nice play on words there. And I guess that's another one of the anomalies. I completely missed they were called spinooks last time I played this, because I just defeated them way too fast. Okay, we're at 2,200 out of 4,000. Let's just keep this good thing going. Whoa, okay, how are you doing? It's a good thing I have the Ink Pro relic enabled on this tank. Down you go. Let's make a breakthrough. Nice. Oh yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, I don't know how much, I guess, authentic voice acting I'm gonna be doing today, because my voice isn't warmed up. I'll still be reading the dialogue in the cutscenes. I just don't have the energy in me to do my actual voice acting right now. Maybe another time. There we go, 3,000. We don't need much more. Maybe we can find another anomaly while we're looking for more power eggs. Whoa! Nuts! Okay. Before we attack these salmonids, I need to wait to regenerate first. Battle Frenzy cooldown. I wonder what that means. But hey, who cares about that? I found my first splatter shot. I've been waiting for that one. No longer will I have to use this dinky Splattershot Jr. Wait, what? I never collected that briny scroll? I thought I did. The game told me I had collected it, but I guess I didn't. Alright, we have it now, but that was a little strange, I gotta admit. Maybe I went away from it just barely too late. Or too early. Oh, hang on a second. Gotta plug in my computer charger real quick. Okay, sorry about that. The moment I plugged in my charger, my dog started barking at something outside, so I had to go see what was up. Nothing major. We're all good in this neighborhood. Ooh. I got a gadget part for something that I haven't acquired yet. Explosive steps. That ought to be interesting. We just need to defeat one more wave of salmonids, and then we'll have enough for the double spiralite yield. Where could there be more, though? Oh, right there, where the big shot is. There should be a jet board right around there. Hey, that somehow counted. Go me. Alright, you ready for round 2? That was a blast. Now we can finally get back to that huge crystal. I can just ignore the salmonids and keep on moving. And easy. How much exactly are we gonna get from this? 300 shards! Oh my gosh, that's gonna be amazing. We did level up from that, and we're already close to level 6. Whoa! Okay. Hang on, that's huge. Sometimes whenever you find a weapon, it can have a relic power already equipped. So this squiffer consumes less ink. I may have to take that out for a test drive. All right. Definitely getting some extra HP. And I need 5 more, I guess, proficiency points or whatever you want to call them, to release the limiter. For now, though, let's build the high fiver for the tactical tank. Achoo! Oops. Sorry about your blueprints. I have a feeling this is going to be an extremely useful gadget. I promise next time we can develop the spin wheel. For now, though, let's add that. And that. Next time we're able to use a player level up point, I think I'll work on getting more gadget slots. Okay, that's huge. For chargers, whenever you have the Ink Pro power-up equipped, the ground around you gets inked for as long as you hold down the ZR button. Okay, but important question. Can you still hold your charge under the ink? Yes, you can. Alright. I thought because these were primitive weapons, they would have removed the ability to hold your charge under the ink. I'm so glad I was wrong. Now then, seems like we just got some fashion pictures for this one. And a couple more pieces of lore, too. The boss salmonids who claim this area as their territory seem to carry massive power eggs with them at all times. Perhaps it's some sort of badge of honor, an indication of their strength. I have no clue what the big objects are that I can see on the sea. Are they old relics? Did salmonids build them long ago? What do they resemble? I feel like they're made of materials I've seen before. Gee, I wonder what they could reference. Alright then. Maybe I should focus on using this splatter shot for now. Where else can we go is the thing. Because we've already figured out this is incredibly dangerous. But I'd also be willing to try again now that I have a slightly stronger weapon. If the salmonids still seem too tough for you, you can always come back after leveling up. I know, don't worry. Like I said earlier, I don't plan to do any multiplayer stuff today, but maybe in the future. When things look rough, remember that help is out there waiting. Best of luck! Wait till you see us in action! It's at least comforting to know that I was wrong about how this whole mess handled. It's just a gauntlet of lesser salmonids and salty tongues. Oh dear, that is way too little ink for that. Hey, I leveled up again. Down you go. I'm sorry, Fry. You're gonna have to fend for yourself a little bit. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to equip the Ink Pro power-up here. Oh, come on! I pressed the L button. What is this malarkey? Get rid of a whole bunch of these guys, and I think we're not supposed to be here right now if the salmonids are this strong. Yeah, we only got to about 1,500 power eggs. That's not gonna happen. Let's just power up our tanks right now. And then move on to those buried ruins that we saw earlier. And re-equip this. Wait, hang on. Hold that thought. Are there any other gadgets we can make? Yes! Let's make the spin wheel. Sends salmonids flying as it moves forward. Hold the button to lock onto and chase boss salmonids. Alright. And whenever it expires, it blows up. Ooh, what's this? Nice, I got a new outfit for developing power tank gadgets. Although I still think I like this outfit the most out of the camo ones. Or maybe this one. I ought to try developing the bomb balloons next. Forget about that for now. Let's go to the buried ruins. Here's hoping you come back alive. See, now this is much better. These are all salmonids I can handle. I can't believe I never noticed the salty tongue was carrying a bucket. It was so obvious. I could tell the salivator had a plastic bag on its throat. Okay, we need 1,200 power eggs for this. That should be easy. And dang it! The frickin' salivator launched me upwards just as I was about to... use my Splatolites. Alright, let's get out of here. The clock's ticking, so get moving. Yeah, enough of that. You can get out of here, too. I don't want to have to deal with any of you. Halfway there. Get rid of the Spinook. I'm doing it, chat. I'm locking in. That's the last of them. Am I crazy, or did I get a slosher from that? Who cares about that? What the heck is that thing? The minced scrapper? I guess I gotta defeat its cohorts before I tackle it. I don't want anything else getting in my way. And of course it's right after me. That did so little damage to the salivator. Get you out of here. The minced scrapper still gets stunned like any other scrapper, so that's good. It just takes a lot more damage before it is stunned. Or rather, it requires a lot more damage. Dang, it got stunned real fast that time. Another level up. Nice. No time to stall, though. I gotta deal a lot of damage to this thing and fast. Man, I almost had it! Okay, never mind targeting the lessers on that floor. I did get a slosher from that. Sweet. So let's see. Maybe I'll try using this for now. We're definitely adding that. And this. And I only have this exact, or this gadget for the salmonids, or what am I saying? I can't even talk straight, I'm so flustered. I only have one gadget part for the spin wheel. Nothing for the booyah-rang. And I only have 2 slots left for the blast boot. Let's get the damage surge up there. I'm still gonna try using the power tank against the minced scrapper. And we're keeping the splatter shot. Let's see. Extra weapon damage, yes please. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just get back in there and try to defeat the minced scrapper yet again. Dang, I got another squiffer out of that. Get out of here! Halfway there. You can get out of here. I think I defeated that salty tongue just as it was about to attack. That's pretty good. And we're out of here. We're so close to the Moray storm. I'm gonna hold off on using it until we get back to the minced scrapper. That salivator dropped something. I just can't see what it is. Oh, it's another part for the Splatalites. That's good. Get you guys out of here. Tell you what, the Splatalites combine really well with shooter weapons, at least from what I've seen. Oh, that's 2 stingers. Both of them are down. Nice. I just need to defeat one more boss, and then we're good. And there we go. Perfect. No, 2 more bosses. What was I talking about? I can't math. Sorry, just bumped my mic there. There it is again. Round 2 with the minced scrapper. I'm still gonna start by defeating this salivator. Maybe this'll help. Immediately getting rid of all the lessers in the area with that Moray storm. See, now, isn't this much easier, chat? This minced scrapper isn't knowing what hit it. And it's still affected by the Splatalites just like every other salmonid in here. What was I so worried about? Down it goes. That's a really good photo. What's the treasure this time? A wind-up key. Finishing burst only equipable on power tanks. Alright. Excuse me. I'll have to take a look at that. Oh, never mind, it shows it here. A 10% chance that a small explosion occurs when a salmonid is defeated. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Now what does this squiffer have? Or not. I guess we got a cutscene. Looks like we missed a radar ping or two in the buried ruins from before. I can't make up on my mind whether to push on or retrace our steps. What do you think, mechanic? Well, we're going back, obviously. You dropped something, big man. Looks like a worn-out license plate. A metal plate? Is this more scrap for the heap? Look closer. It's pretty rusty, but isn't there something written here? Huh. Though it's hard to make out what it says. Singing is the key. Something something opens the way. And what's this about gold? Whoa! Gold? For eel? Say more! What else is there about gold? That's as much as I can read. But any hidden gold is worth going after, right? I found the plate attached to the bot. Feels like we're relying on a bunch on the bot, actually. Is it leading us somewhere? Maybe. I don't get what the singing is the key part means, but I bet we'll know when the time comes. This could be our big chance to bring back a fortune. Maybe so. Oh, dang! I didn't realize collecting so many gadget parts and, well, gadgets themselves would net you so many Spirhalite shards. Now, what other gadgets can I equip? I've got just enough to make the bomb balloons and the dash bomb. And I can unlock those other outfits, too. The camo ones, that is. Alright, let's see how these look. Oh yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the algae camo outfit. I still gotta figure out what sampler dungeons are. Let's stick with this for now. Oh. Looks like there was something I missed over by Big Man's area. Wow, 10,000 more Spirhalite shards. Okay. It pays to grind for this stuff, I guess. Now we can add more stuff to the hideout ship. Oh man, I do need to go back to that level 8 dungeon if I want to upgrade weapons, though. Dang. Okay. I really gotta figure out what to do then. Let's just add all this other stuff to the hideout ship for now. We'll still have way more than 500 Spirhalite shards by the time we're done. There we go. Look at all this stuff over here. Oh, that's interesting. Every time you clear the buried ruins here, you have to... Or I guess the buried ruins that have the minced scrapper. You have to clear them with each type of tank. So yeah, let's go back to the buried ruins with the speed tank this time. I'm still not going to use the dash bomb. We're not going back to that mystery island on the left just yet. Very nice, very nice. And hey, who knows? If I'm lucky, maybe these salmonids will continue dropping good weapons and gadget parts. Get a little preliminary damage on the salivator there. Get you out of here. Halfway done. Didn't even realize there was another salivator over there. How did I already lose a life, man? I tell ya, the power tanks make it seem so much easier. Or I guess I should say the power gadgets. And I leveled up again. I somehow did that with 7 seconds left. Witness me. Ooh, what's that? Delivery damage up. That may be useful. It seems like whenever the Spinooks drop their sprinklers after being defeated, they don't deal very much damage. They're just more focused on inking the area right under them. And now I just need to defeat one more boss, and there we go. Easy breezy compared to last time. Alright, round 3 against the Minced Scrapper. And I only have 2 lives to my name. At least Fry's showstopper is almost full again. Let's keep you stunned so I can do this. Oh no. That was not the showstopper I just heard. Oh boy. Let's get rid of all of you guys first. Here we are. There we are. Nice. That did some damage, but I don't think it did enough. Because we've still got about 40 seconds to take it down from half HP. 30 seconds now. And there are too many lessers around here. Oh, well, maybe. We might have this. Barely! Okay. Now, what on earth is the speed tank version of this gonna bring? We did level up again, so that's good. Submerge Recovery Enhance. I assume you just recover your HP and ink faster when you're under the ink. Yes, that's really good. Now let's also see what we can do about improving the Booyah-Rang. Both of these on, yes please. And we'll increase the weapon damage again. I think that's going to be the most useful. Ink Pro is going to be so useful as well. I need to find a splatter shot that has Ink Pro equipped. But I guess for now we can try Submerge Recovery on the Speed Tank. And Ink Pro on the Power Tank. I only say that because we're going back to that same den as before. This one. Surely we'll be able to do something about this now that we're on equal footing as the Salmonids. I say as I nearly get mauled by small fries. I'll wait to use the Splatchet again until there are a bunch of Quahawks or Salty Tongues or whatever on the field. For now, it's just chums. Oh, Spinooks work too. I can hit the Spinooks in the air with my Splatolites. That's good to know. Definitely activating this as soon as possible. Just a little bit more. Oh, look at how close we got that time! Aww! I wonder, though, what if we had Shiver on this instead of Fry? I know about the treasure that's over here, I guess, according to the compass. If using Shiver doesn't work for this, maybe I'll try calling for Big Man's help. I'm so determined to get this freaking treasure, whatever it is. I want to be able to upgrade my weapons. And we leveled up again. At least there's something good coming out of this. Every time I fail, I still get to keep the experience that I gained. It's not a complete loss. And that's why I think using Shiver's Showstopper would be way more beneficial here. We got to the exact same place as last time! What the heck am I supposed to do? What am I doing wrong? Am I supposed to use the tactics tank this time? Do I increase my HP? I don't know. I'm starting to run out of ideas. We've already proven that the speed tank is way too weak for this. So, like, what the heck do I do? Let's see. Get this in. This. And I guess that's it for now. Next time I level up, I'm gonna work on gadget slots again. If I can, that is. Yes, I can. I can use it one more time. I've already developed all the gadgets that I can, and I need to upgrade my hideout ship before we continue. I have to go over to the bot to access the treasure map. Let's try this again. I'm hoping this gadget loadout will be slightly better. I gotta have my gadgets at the ready as soon as they're available, is the thing. I can't use them too early. No, you don't, you stupid game. There are the Spinooks. I think I can just take these guys out with my main weapon. Unless they're actually at my level, in which case, I'll go all out. Here come the Cohawks. That still only got about 300 power eggs. I need to get 800 more in 30 seconds. No, you don't. Oh, we got really close that time. Okay, I think we're on the right track. I'll try this again, this time with Fry, and see if that does anything. We're gonna keep on doing this, guys. I'm not giving up. I pretty much can't progress until I do this. Well, I can. I'm just choosing not to, because I want to be able to upgrade my weapons, you know? We're about halfway to the showstopper. There are the Spinooks again. Down you all go. Let the ink flow where it may. Let's just take out the salmonids at the source. That did not work. I think it's clear that we need to move on. This is just not gonna work. Look at how close we got, though. Ah! It's always the curse of just one more run, but I gotta cut my losses. I'm out of here. You can now release the limiter. That just enables more upgrades to begin with, so that's good. And we can finally get an extra relic power, too. That's how we get more of those. Alright, so finishing burst on that, for sure. And Ink Pro on this. These prism outfits do look cool, but I'm a fan of the camo. Let's go to a different map, and this time I'll bring the slosher. Let's try here and see what's up. $20 to 30 minutes on that one dungeon, all for it to be for naught. Ooh, we got a new enemy, the fish stick. Oh, I see. In the Spirhalite Islands, you're able to lower the fish stick to you. Didn't expect that. There's another big shot and another fish stick. Down you go. You go up there, that's good, Fry. And I can use the Booyah Ring to defeat that stinger. Easy. And hey, the game's AI is smart enough to attack the thing that lowers the fish sticks. That's good to know. Oh, and we got another new enemy, the steel eel. Down you go. Seems like those function the same as they do in Salmon Run. I also gotta remember to keep an eye out for any secrets. There may be a briny scroll somewhere. Like, I don't know, this way? Hey, guess who called it? And there's another splatter shot, too. Judging by how that one has 2 stars, it might have a special relic power equipped. Maybe one we've never seen before, who knows? All I know is I may use that in that mystery dungeon next time. Mystery dungeon. I crack myself up without even trying. We were supposed to go this way. That's right. I'm getting all lost and turned around on myself. This is the way we're supposed to go. See the small fries over there? Now you don't. That's how I know we're going the right way. The Booyah Ring does seem really useful, but at the current moment it doesn't seem too powerful. I need to find other gadget parts for it. What's in that blue box? Another compass. I still don't know what the compasses do. Don't tell me, by the way. I'm sure I'll figure that out myself. And holy mackerel, these jetboard controls are really finicky. We're getting closer to the showstopper, and there it is. What's this? Ooh, nice. Something for the high fiver. And then we go this way to the final crystals. And jump. Two fish sticks. Okay, that's just a Quahog. I thought that was another big shot. I'm getting swarmed over here. That's good. Damage surge. Oh wait, that's the one that increases all of your weapons damage after using the blast boot. Alright. I get you now, game. More treasure, if you please. So, if the mohawk on the salmonid, I guess, lock, looks like that, then it just has random treasure? This one has the lifesaver perk. I wonder what that does. HP recovers faster, and you recover from danger faster. Alright. And nice! This splatter shot has the Ink Pro power-up equipped. That'll be really useful. Give me that. So maybe this and this? Alright. Ooh, that's gonna be really useful. We only have 2 slots left, though, for the blast boot. Ink resupply. That'll be useful. And then I might as well add this to the dash bomb. What can we do for the power tank gadgets? Nothing. Except this. And this. And we still need one more for the explosive steps. So I guess for now we can bring back the vertical slash. Lifesaver is definitely gonna be, well, a lifesaver. Hold on just a moment. Alright, that was a scam call. Can I finally go back to that other dungeon, please? And there's yet another one. That compass we picked up is reacting now. I think it's responding to something on the treasure map. Should we try looking where the signal is strongest? Where, though? Seems like it wants us to go here, but I kinda don't want to yet. Hold on. Gotta make sure my gear is in order. And hey, that squiffer we picked up before also has the lifesaver perk. I'm good enough for this. I'll show you. Off you go, then. Look at that. See how fast we're destroying these salmonids now? Imagine how much worse off I would have been otherwise. Ignore the past 20 or 30 minutes of footage. That got rid of so many spinhooks. This is so much easier. What was I doing before? Besides hard-headedly bashing my face into a wall. Oh, get out of here. What was I doing earlier? Power egg's full. Thank goodness. Give me this freaking treasure. Definitely taking that picture to post on social media later. What is that thing? A Spirhalite gem. Looks like it'll be useful for hideout ship construction and the crafting of powerful gear. Ooh. Show me. Weapon upgrading. Yes, please. The weapons are starting to pile up. It's about time we had a place to put them. We could use it to upgrade them too, maybe. Like, we'd have the weapons to do weight training or something? I think the mechanic grinds Spirhalite shards into powder and uses those. Is that how it works? Oh! Then Spirhalite shards are like protein for weapons. So that's how they bulk up. Oh, Fry. Just keep telling yourself that. I assure you there's no weight training involved. Still though, this is going to be extremely useful. The weapon stash is complete. And now we need to go a little bit further to be able to upgrade our hideout ship. In the mood to upgrade your weapons, huh? That's what I like to hear. You know, you can boost a weapon's damage output by upgrading it with Spirhalite shards, right? Tough enemies need tough solutions. I've been meaning to do this for so long. But in equal fairness, I didn't even know this existed. So, let's upgrade you. And you. And maybe you as well. Alright, now we're buffed up and ready to rumble. And I can switch back to the speed tank at long last. No, this is it. Ooh, okay. This punk outfit looks cool. And I get this for calling for help in multiplayer. Let's go a little bit further then. I'll come back here for the tactics upgrade on my own. Let's just see what's over... where? Oh, we're going there last. Let's go over here first. See you later. Stay safe. Is this just another salmonid gauntlet? With stingers? Looks like it. That's not the only place they're gonna be showing up, though, is the thing. We're already at the halfway mark. Amazing. Nice job, Fry. So many stingers. I hate these things. That other one did go down. I'm not too worried, though. We're this close to the goal. Just gotta... There we go. Easy. Give me that sweet, sweet treasure. Now I'm finally starting to get the hang of this thing. And about dang time, too. Another Spirhalite gem. And another part for the Booyah ring. Now let's go back here. Happy landings! Whoa, this is new. It's another follow the radar map, but this place looks way different. And there's another new enemy, the Slammin' Lid. Oh, I never noticed that before. Whenever you use a dash panel in this game, your character has a surprised expression whenever they first take off. That's a neat touch. Get you guys out of here. Thread that needle. Let's go. Thanks for supporting me from the other side, Fry. Go a little bit further. Check for any secret stuff along the way. Whoa, a triple! Let's go. Down you go. And down you go. And one more for good measure. Bye. I hope I didn't miss anything up until now. This looks like a hidden path, but there's nothing down there except the abyss. Howdy. Please tell me that's not a thick-cut salty tongue. Okay, it's a normal one. Good. We defeated that thing before it even got the chance to attack. And here's the hidden path. Give me that. It seems like the hidden paths for the briny scrolls are pretty well hidden, but they're not incredibly obnoxious to find. Players can easily find them if they just keep searching, or coming back here on repeat attempts, like I did with those previous dungeons. I do have the showstopper. Let's just go for it. While you're handling that, Fry, I'll handle this guy. Get all this stuff while we're at it. Get another slosher. Yes, please. And... bullseye. Now what do we got? A little menace. Mega power egg collector. Okay. I assume that means it's easier to collect mega power eggs. Oh, and they recover your HP and ink a little. That's good. Another damage surge part, but this time for the dash bomb. That's good. And this slosher is already much more powerful than this one. So let's see if I can give it a quick upgrade. I can, but it pretty much makes me broke. Okay. I hope we're able to scrap weapons later. I think that'll be really useful. Now then, extra weapon damage, please. Alright. What else is around here that we can go to? I think, to end off the stream, I'll see if I can clear the Alfredo ruins with the speed and power tanks. Then I'll end the stream. That'll be a good place to stop. Fingers crossed for a safe landing. Judging by that silhouette that was in the preview photo, I have a feeling I know what the seasoned salmonid for this place is gonna be, but I'm not saying anything just yet. Ooh, a blaster! I was wondering when we'd be able to find one of those. I hope that means we can get brushes, dualies, and brellas, too. And splatlings. Seriously. Once I'm able to find splatlings in this place, if we even can, then we'll really be blazing. Eggs are almost full. That's good. That ought to do it. Big shots, huh? And a couple stingers, too. Very, very nice. Get you out of here. That should distract the lessers a little bit. Get out of here. Once again, I'm saving the showstopper for when I really need it. But right now, things are just fine. Halfway to the goal again. There's the fish stick again. These ones don't seem to sing any song. They're just more focused on attacking. There we are. Power eggs are full. And now let's see if my hunch was correct about the seasoned salmonid for this place. Yup! The Jumbo Big Shot. Immediate Moray Storm. That's a lot of shockwaves. Let's get rid of your cohorts. And why the heck does the Jumbo Big Shot just sound like a normal guy? Are you guys hearing that? It doesn't sound like a salmonid at all. It sounds like a human. Didn't even notice you there, Salty Tongue. And this is already much easier to take down than the freaking minced scrapper. I know we're running out of time, game. You don't have to remind me. We are close, though. I just got a hard focus on the Jumbo Big Shot, which I guess is a bit oxymoronic. There we go. One down. Now let's run it back with the speed tank. Gadget recovery. Gadget cooldowns shorten by 0.9 seconds when you're hit by a close range attack. Interessante. Slash area up, that'll be useful. And another duration up part for the... You know what it's called. Oh, that's new. That looks real scary. That island looks dangerous. Maybe we shouldn't go? But the radar says there's a huge treasure there. We gotta risk it. We might find the hidden gold sooner than I thought. In that case, maybe I should tag along for this one. You two are pushovers. Knowing you, the gold will get stolen the moment you drop your guard. Wow, way to not trust your teammates, Shiver. No way, the mechanic would never. Gold does strange things to people. By the time they creep up behind you, it's already too late. Shiver? What are you smiling for? I'm dead serious. It's just that I found these while we were out treasure hunting. A bunch of photos. What? Photos of us? Why would these be out here on the Spirhalite Islands? Oh, they must have fell out of the chopper. Stuff got scattered everywhere in the crash. These are yours, aren't they, Shiver? Is he right? You really brought along some photos? Yeah. They're, you see... Don't take it personally, mechanic. Shiver's just looking out for me and Fry. Quiet, you! And they just fade to black for no reason because they don't want to show Fry and Big Man getting slapped on the head with Shiver's fan. But I guess Shiver's gonna be forced into being our partner in that new mystery area. Maybe we'll stop there instead. Is there anything else we can do to upgrade our stuff? No? I have a feeling once we clear that super scary island, we'll be able to upgrade. Slash area up does seem really useful. But I think we'll be fine for now. Let's just go back to the Jumbo Big Shot ruins with the speed tank. I can't believe it, though. That's 2 times in a row where I thought I'd be done with a stream sooner than I think, and then I find something that eats up a lot more time. Okay, that's good to know. You can't use your weapon while you're using the blast boot. I guess that would make it really overpowered. It's always the freaking small fry in this place. I swear. Ooh, that's a big explosion damage up part. And return damage up. Maybe you could equip a bunch of parts on the Booyah Ring to increase its damage when it first flies out and comes back. That'd be pretty fun. And we got a couple steelheads over there. Clear a whole bunch of you guys. And there we go. All right. Just like last time, get rid of the stingers. And then we can focus on the rest of them. We got 2 big shots on the field now. Figures they'd be able to reach us from pretty much anywhere, not just where they're standing. Get you out of here, get you out of here. Alright, now we're cooking. Speaking of cooking, 2 more stingers and a fish stick. I keep on getting gadget parts. I want new weapons, man. Never mind that, though. We're back to the Jumbo Big Shot. Alright. Instant Moray Storm again. So it seems like here on the Spirhalite Islands, steelheads charge their bombs for a lot longer. And when the Jumbo Big Shot is using its triple spring attack, or triple shockwave, I guess, that's the time to use the Booyah Ring. Even if it's just a tiny bit of damage, it's better than nothing. We can do a surge in this, just like in Splatoon 3. I kinda can't concentrate on attacking the Jumbo Big Shot when I'm surrounded like this. Whatever, it's down. Hold up, I saw something called the Added Explosions gadget part. Let's see what that's about. And what this new speed power-up is. Gadget cooldown advances faster while moving. The faster you're moving, the more it cools down, a maximum of 8%. Ooh, that's really good. But what does Fry want to talk about? We've been on a bunch of raids together by now, huh? My eels get a kick out of fighting side by side with you. I can tell. Don't worry about their crazed eyes and snapping jaws. They're a bunch of sweethearts. I hope you love those cuties as much as I do. Speaking of which, how about my showstopper? It's something else, huh? The Moray Storm is the freshest, flashiest, funkiest dance of all the Onaga clan eel techniques. It gets results, which might be why Grandpa got mad when I busted it out in town. But here on the Spirhalite Islands, I'm free to run wild, so take me on as many raids as you want. They say there's nothing stronger than my Moray Storm, but I don't know. I feel like there's room to improve. I'll keep practicing with it until I'm stronger than strong, until I'm the strongest in the universe. All right. Oh, that's cool. Whenever you take each member of Deep Cut on a specific amount of raids, you'll get a briny scroll for your troubles. Extra HP, please. I'm gonna need it for this dungeon. Let's also check our scroll collection. Message in a bottle. Dearest angelfish, please forgive me and my bullheadedness. I can't bear another day without you. Life alone is dull and disappointing, like toasted seaweed that's gone all soggy. Tentactically yours, Ichabod. Oh, poor fella. The main branch of the Onaga clan is said to have perfected the training of moray eels. Their young leader is unrivaled in the skill, able to control 9 yellow eels at the same time. Even at a young age, the mischievous moray tamer was known to fill her neighborhood with surprise and laughter. Oh my gosh, is that a young Fry right there? She looks so adorable. Okay. I'm glad I found that. Now then, I think we're kind of forced to take Shiver with us on this next raid. But let's see. I do want to put the added explosions part on the blast boot. And this, and this, and this. Next time we're able to upgrade our gadget slots, I'll add the ink resupply to it. Excuse me. And now, let's also do that. There we go. And we can add this and this as well. I think the damage surge part will be really useful for the blast boot. And I can see how good the gadget recovery perk is for the speed tank. But hey, since we actually are going into a scary looking dungeon, I might as well equip the power tank on for this. Even though Shiver's gonna be forced to be our partner. I'll show you how it's done. I'll give this a few honest tries, but if we can't get anywhere, then I'll end the stream. Whoa! Hello there! That's a seasoned salivator if I've ever seen one. Never mind, it's called the Flappetizer. I get it, but man, that's corny. Oh, I'm already in danger. So whenever it does that spin attack, it launches tornadoes. They remind me of the Inkzuka from Splatoon 1. And it can also create tornadoes like a salivator. And it drops bombs. Alright. Am I even able to use the Splatchet against this thing? Well, yes, I just gotta aim better. I can't go rushing headlong into it. Can't shoot the bombs. That's good to know. We're doing so little damage to this thing. Holy mackerel. It launched a couple of salivator bags there. And it's only down to 25% HP. Okay, that did a tiny bit more damage. Let's take a break from the Flappetizer for now. And focus on charging up the Showstopper. There we go. That did a bit more damage. Ah, okay. I see how this goes. Oh, the Flappetizer's right on top of me, isn't it? No, it's not. Now it's right there. But that was still scary. Get out of here. Just a little bit more. It might as well have been right on top of me there. Jeez. Drill attack! Now's your chance. Oh, now we can deal a boatload of damage to the salivator, or Flappetizer, excuse me. I thought it would have been called, like, the Ravenous Salivator or something. I see this fight's just getting started. A little bit of preliminary damage in this way. Dodge the stupid tornadoes. Get rid of all the bags around here. I missed! Dough! Okay, that did a lot of damage. Now it's about halfway down. Man, this is a lot harder than I thought. We really need to get these salivator bags out of here. And I can still take breaks to collect parts. It's back on the defensive. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh no, no you don't! Thank you! I gotta get rid of those stingers too. That's 2 scrappers down. And the other one. Drill attack, please. I'll shiver your timbers. Wow, that's such an easy pun to make, shiver. Just keep on keeping on. Good. Now it's down to about 30% HP. How mad is it gonna be? Very. I say as I charge headstrong or headlong into its tornado. You almost got me that time, you stupid whatever you are. You know, the Flapitizer kind of reminds me of a dragon. Do you guys see it? Why do I keep doing that? I'm not trying to throw. I just get so overwhelmed that I miss all the obvious stuff happening in front of me. So many bombs. This is getting way out of control. There you are. Oh, it's so close! Can I please defeat the Flapitizer without losing a single life? That'd be so cool! Dropping more bombs and it's going over here. Yes! I freaking did this on my first try? I'm gonna be real, I did not deserve this win. But I am gonna freaking take it with every fiber of my being. Holy mackerel, that was awesome. That nearly went a lot worse. I was sure you were done for. But you're not too shabby, are you? Personal space, Shiver. Personal freaking space. Anyway, this is genuine treasure, right? It's not gold, but I bet we could still get 10 million, maybe even 30 million for it. After all, the Salmonids owe us for the damage they've done to Splatsville over the years. We're just here to collect. Keep telling yourself that. What's this, though? This song. It's an old family tune. Whoa. Good job, Shiver. What is this? Is this like a map of the stars? It's a constellation. Are the Salmonids looking up at a tower? A very fancy tower at that. What's that gleam at the top? A gleam can only mean one thing, loot. A tower with treasure at the top, just like a game. I bet it's even golden. No doubt. The note that mentioned gold said something about singing is the key. If it was talking about my song, then this tower must be connected to the gold, right? You mean the gold is hidden in a whole tower of treasure? Now that's a haul worth finding. Interesting. But okay. What sorts of goodies did we find here? Another splatter shot, and whatever this thing is. Showstopper power. 12 million gold for that. Amazing. And I don't know why the game wanted to tell us about this splatter shot in particular, but whatever. The showstopper gauge fills up 6% faster. When you use a showstopper, gadget cooldown shortens by 2 seconds. Neat. I'll have to experiment with all this stuff on my own time, because after this cutscene, we're ending the stream. I have a hunch on whom we can raid, provided he's even live now. And he is. That's good. Okay, good. We can raid him. My raid target is about to play Splatoon Raiders for the first time, so if you guys are worried about getting spoiled, then don't worry about it. This is his first time, too. But thanks to you, we made it out just fine, so I think I can trust you for now. What Shiver is trying to say is, thank you, and this is gonna be a great partnership, right? Oh, I didn't know you were a ventriloquist, big man. Wow, Shiver. I see how it is. And we didn't even bring back the treasure that the Flappetizer dropped. From priceless artifact to tourist attraction. How about we take a rest for now? You must both be pretty tired after that. Yes, now that you mention it, let's take a few breaths before we search for the treasure tower. Maybe we'll find another clue to it if we clear out the fog. Take 5, everyone. We'll be treasure hunting again before you know it. Next time I stream this game, that is. But for right now, let's just pause for the cause right here. Perfection. I'll be tinkering with the gadget parts and whatnot on my own. But let's see what's going on at the construction... I was trying to say construction area and construction site at the same time. Let's upgrade the hideout ship. Got a plan to make the hideout ship more comfy? Works for me. We have the beginnings of some nice rooms, though it might be good if they had, you know, roofs. Sounds like a big job. Food first, then building? Tossing another one up there. Heave-ho! That's another good picture for social media. Dang. The hideout ship really does look different now. Wow, doesn't this look great? It's like night and day. Now we'll be protected from rainstorms, moray storms, you name it. You can now construct new facilities, new gadgets, and more stuff for the test range. Alright. I do want to go back to the construction area just to see what's up. It's a shame I don't have enough Spirhalite for upgrading the splatter shot we just got, but that's fine. Let's upgrade the gadget damage. Ooh, I like that. But I'm still sticking with this. And we'll swap back to the speed tank. What's this? The jump bomb. Jump with explosive force. Choose a direction with the left stick and blast away. Then we have the meteor mitt. We know what that is. This is like the splashdown, in essence. And it even creates an ink tower upwards whenever you land. And this is the tether whale. Extend the laser long enough and it will get thicker and deal more damage. That sounds cool. Maybe next time I use this, we'll go for the tactical tank. Reassign, equip. There we go. Perfect. Now, for real this time, the stream's over. So, if you guys are watching this as a YouTube VOD, we're gonna stop here. But, for those of you live, don't go anywhere. It's time for the raid. Next time on Splatoon Raiders, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Maybe I'll bring some friends along with me for the ride. All I know is it may be a while before I play this again. But we did unlock the ability to help out other people. And the ability to raid dungeons on spicy difficulty. Maybe we'll take care of that next time as well. But either way, we're done here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you whenever the next time I stream this is.